Right, James. So, we hear a lot about affiliate marketing, right? And I gotta be honest, sometimes it feels a bit elusive, like everyone's either raving about it or like totally skeptical. What's the real scoop?
Ah, Emma, brilliant question to kick us off. And you're absolutely spot on. Affiliate marketing, it's got quite the reputation, doesn't it? People either see it as this magic bullet for instant wealth or, well, a complete scam. There's so much noise, so many half-truths floating around. It's no wonder folks get confused. My aim today really is to, cut through all that, get down to brass tacks, as it were, dispel some of these persistent myths that frankly do it a disservice. Because when done right, when approached with the right mindset, it's a genuinely powerful, ethical business model. But we need to clear the air first, I reckon. Get rid of those misconceptions.
Okay, yeah, I'm already hooked because I think for a lot of people, myself included, the first thing that often comes to mind is like get rich quick. Like you just, I don't know, put a link somewhere and boom, money rains down. Is that actually how it works or?
Right, exactly. That's probably the biggest and most damaging myth out there, honestly. The whole get-rich-quick narrative. And it's perpetuated by, well, some less than scrupulous types, to be frank. But affiliate marketing, Emma, it is a business, a proper business. It requires effort, consistency, strategy, and patience. Think of it less like a lottery ticket and more like building a garden. You plant the seeds, you water them, you tend to them, and over time they grow and yield fruit. It's not instant, but the results can be incredibly rewarding and sustainable if you put in the work. It's about solving problems for an audience, recommending genuine solutions, and then, earning a commission for that trust. It's definitely not a shortcut to untold riches overnight, not at all.
Okay, that makes a lot of sense. So it's like more about laying a foundation, really, rather than just expecting immediate returns. Because I think that's where a lot of people get, disillusioned, right? They try it through a week, don't see massive results, and then they're like, oh, it's a scam, or it doesn't work. But you're saying it's actually about consistent effort over time.
Precisely. It's absolutely about consistency and building that trust. You're building an asset, effectively, your audience, your content, your authority in a niche. These things take time, Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is a successful affiliate marketing business. You're cultivating relationships, providing value, and that takes genuine effort. No two ways about it.
So speaking of building trust, another thing I often hear is that affiliate marketing is just like spamming links everywhere. You see people just dropping links in comment sections on forums without any context. Is that, the main way people do it, or is there a better, more ethical way to approach it?
Right, no, absolutely not the main way, Emma. And frankly, that spamming links approach, that's the antithesis of good affiliate marketing. That's how you completely erode trust, and quite rightly get ignored or worse. Ethical affiliate marketing is about value creation. It's about solving a problem for your audience. You're recommending products or services that you genuinely believe in, that you've likely used yourself or thoroughly researched, and that will genuinely help the person on the other end. It's about providing context, reviews, tutorials, comparisons, creating content that educates and informs. And then, organically, within that valuable content, you present the solution, which happens to be an affiliate product. It's about being a helpful guide, not a pushy salesperson.
Oh, that makes so much more sense. So it's like building a real relationship with your audience first. And then, if you find something that genuinely helps them, you share it. And that link is just a natural extension of that trust, not just like randomly throwing stuff at the wall to see what sticks.
Exactly. You've hit the nail on the head. It's about being a trusted resource and being transparent too. Always disclose that it's an affiliate link. That's crucial for maintaining that trust. People appreciate honesty, and they'll be far more likely to click if they know you're upfront with them.
Okay, so let's say someone's listening and they're like, all right, I get it. No spamming, build trust. But then they think, well, I don't have like millions of followers on Instagram or a massive YouTube channel. How could I possibly succeed with affiliate marketing? Do you really need a huge audience to get started?
Another fantastic point, Emma, and a very common misconception, that one. And the answer, quite emphatically, is no. You absolutely do not need a massive audience to start or even to do very well. In fact, sometimes having a smaller, highly engaged niche audience is far more effective. Think about it. 1 million general followers versus, say, 5,000 people who are absolutely passionate about artisanal coffee machines. The latter group, they're much more likely to be receptive to recommendations within that specific niche. They trust your expertise in that area. It's about quality over quantity, always. You can start with a small blog, a focused social media account, even just an email list of a few hundred, as long as those people are genuinely interested in what you have to say.
Wow, okay, that's actually super encouraging because I think that's a huge barrier for a lot of people. They just feel overwhelmed by the thought of having to go viral or something. So you're saying, like, if you just focus on a really specific group of people who are super into a certain thing, you can actually have more impact?
Precisely. It's all about finding your tribe, isn't it? Serving that specific community, solving their particular problems. And that deep connection often translates into much higher conversion rates than just, shouting into the void to a general audience. Niche down, deliver value, and your dedicated audience will follow your recommendations.
Okay, so we've talked about not being a spammer and not needing a huge audience. But another thing I've definitely heard and maybe even seen is that affiliate marketing is often associated with promoting sketchy products. Things that promise the world but don't deliver or just feel a bit off. Is that an accurate reflection or is that another myth we need to bust?
Oh, absolutely a myth we need to bust, Emma. And it's a valid concern because, regrettably, those elements do exist within the broader digital landscape. But genuine, ethical affiliate marketing, it's built on promoting products or services you genuinely believe in, things you would happily recommend to your own mum or your best mate, It's about aligning yourself with reputable brands and quality offerings. If you're promoting something just for the commission, regardless of its quality, you're not just damaging your reputation, you're doing a disservice to your audience and, frankly, to the industry as a whole. The most successful affiliates are the ones who are highly selective about what they promote. They're gatekeepers of quality, not just indiscriminate marketers.
Okay, so it really comes back to that trust thing again, doesn't it? Like, if you're promoting something that's genuinely good and you stand behind it, then your audience is gonna, trust your recommendations even more. And if it's something shady, then you just lose everything.
Exactly. Your credibility is your most valuable asset in this game, Emma. Once that's gone, it's incredibly difficult, almost impossible to get back. So always put your audience first. Research thoroughly, test products if possible, and only promote what you truly endorse. That's the golden rule, if you ask me.
All right, James, last big one for me. With so many people getting into digital marketing and, everyone trying to make a buck online, I often hear people say things like, oh, affiliate marketing, it's dead, or it's totally saturated, there's no room left. Is that truly the case, or is there still plenty of opportunity out there?
The it's dead myth, a classic, Emma, and completely unfounded. Affiliate marketing is absolutely not dead. In fact, it's continually evolving and growing. Sure, the landscape changes. What worked 5 years ago might need a tweak today, but that's true for any industry, isn't it? New platforms emerge, new niches pop up, consumer behavior shifts. But the core principle, recommending valuable products to an audience, that remains evergreen. Think about it. E-commerce isn't slowing down, is it? People are buying more online than ever, and businesses are always looking for effective ways to reach those customers without huge upfront ad spend. That's where affiliates come in. There's always room for new voices, new perspectives, new ways of connecting products with the right people. It's about adapting, innovating, and finding your unique angle.
So it's not about trying to be the next big thing that does exactly what everyone else is doing, but finding your own twist. And even with so many people doing it, there's still enough space for new entrants to actually carve out a niche for themselves?
Precisely. The market is vast, truly. And with the right approach, focusing on a niche, providing genuine value, building trust, you can absolutely carve out your own space. It's about differentiation, about being authentic, and about consistently showing up for your audience. The opportunities are, I'd say, as robust as ever, just perhaps a bit more sophisticated than the early days. It's an exciting time to be involved, actually.
Wow, James, this has been super insightful. I feel like you've really pulled back the curtain on so many of those myths. And I'm sure a lot of our listeners had buzzing around. So just to like kind of bring it all together, what's the one big takeaway you'd want people to walk away with about affiliate marketing?
Cheers, Emma. Really appreciate that. And if there's one thing, just one, I'd want everyone to take from this, it's this. Affiliate marketing is a legitimate, powerful business model built on trust and value. It's not a shortcut, it's not shady, and it's certainly not dead. It requires dedication, ethical practice, and a genuine desire to serve your audience. If you approach it with integrity, focus on providing real solutions, and understand it's a marathon, not a sprint, the potential is absolutely immense. It's about empowering people to make informed decisions and, well, being fairly compensated for that guidance. So don't let the myths deter you. Do your research, find your niche, and give it a proper go. It's worth it.
That's incredibly empowering, actually. And I think that's the perfect note to end on. A big thank you, James, for, always being so eager to share your knowledge and for making everything so clear. It's really fantastic.
My absolute pleasure, Emma. Always happy to chat about something I truly believe in. And to our listeners, thanks for tuning in. Until next time, keep learning, keep building, and happy affiliating.